Welcome back to another video of Davian's phone collection. Today we're going to be doing my October 2024 phone collection. I now have 14 phones and 3 tablets. And the newest arrival is the iPhone 11 unlocked. And the following devices removed from my collection are the Samsung Epic 4G Touch due to bad software, the LG Rumor Reflex due to motherboard issues, and the second Samsung Galaxy S7 because it got worn out by the motherboard and charging port. It's gonna be freaking epic. Now let's get on to this video. I'm recording on my rose gold Samsung Galaxy S7 that works perfectly, has a screen protector on it, and I got this phone in January 2023 and I had it for a year. So starting with is my LG C1300 on Singular. This one works fine, but there isn't a SIM card in it right now. Got this on July 24th, 2022, and I had it for 2 years. Next up is my LG Rumor Touch on Sprint. This one works fine, even though it has a stiff power button. But it still perfectly works. Got this on March 30th, 2022, and I had it for 2 years. Next up is my Samsung SGH A107 on AT&T. This one works fine. Got this on July 24th, 2022, and I had it for 2 years. Next up, I have 2 HTC Droid Incredible 2s, both on Verizon. They both work fine, but one doesn't have a battery in it. It's dead. One I got in January 2024 and one I got in April 2024. Next up is my Pantech Breakout on Verizon. This one works fine. Got this on September 27th, 2021, and I had it for 3 years. Next up is my Kyocera Duramax on Sprint. This one works fine. Got this on Halloween 2022, and I had it for almost 2 years. Next up is my iPhone 6 on Verizon. This one works fine. I got this April 30th, 2024, and I had it for a while. This one did have some minor issues, such as stiff charging port and a little stiff volume down button, but it still works, though. By the way. Next up is one of 2 Samsung Galaxy S7s on Verizon. This one works fine, but the back is shattered right here, but it still perfectly works no matter the damage. It's cosmetically flawed. I got this phone on Veterans Day 2022 when it was in good condition, and I had it for almost 2 years. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy J3 Eclipse on Verizon. This one works fine, and I got it on Halloween 2022, and I had it for almost 2 years. This one works fine, except I have to throw out the battery because it was bulged, but I had to stuff a battery from my S4 into there. Next up is my iPhone 11 unlocked. This one works fine, and I got this recently. It's in really good condition, as you can see here. And it became my first Apple product with no home button. Next up is my LG K31 Rebel on TrackPhone. This one works perfectly fine, even though the glass is cracked, because it fell out of my pocket the day I was going to go to the fair, but failed. Lastly, for the phones, is my TCL A3 on TrackPhone. It does not work due to the power button and volume buttons. But if I put a battery in and plug it in, it still shows signs of life, but cannot use it due to the power button. So I'm going to be destroying it on November 9th. Stay tuned for the drop test video coming soon. That's it for the phones. Now let's move on to tablets. We are now in tablets. Starting off is my iPad first generation. This one works fine. The LG K31 Rebel, I got it on Christmas 2021, had it for 2 years. And the TCL A3, I got it on February 10th, 2023, and I had it for a year. So the lifespan for that phone would be 2023 to 2024. Next up is my iPad 2. This one works fine, even though the glass is cracked and there are times the power button presses by itself. It's dead right now, and it became the first video ever you see in the collection that this iPad is dead at. probably because of the power button. And last but not least is my Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1 inch 2019. This one works fine. Got this on September 20th, 2019, and I had it for 5 years now. Works fine, but the headphone jack doesn't work, and the battery is getting to be bloated right here because the glass is jutting out right here. So now let's unlock all of my devices now. This one I use for notes and stuff. So far we have 4 that are off right here. It became the first time right here in this video that you see the iPad 2 dead in it. So far my December 2022 phone tablet collection has become the #1 video in Perry history. And this video is dedicated to Morgborg Tech. We have bad news to tell you that Morgborg Tech passed away in early September. Probably from an accident or some sort of cancer here. Sad to see him go, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Sad to see him go. And another thing to tell you, that the one YouTuber that keeps on stealing Perry videos along with fan-made DVD openings videos, Greg Tegerman here, Greg TTP, was stealing Perry videos a lot right here, telling us what to do. So I want you guys to be aware of that user right here. Now that's going to do with me with my October 2024 phone collection. This is Davian's phone collection. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again in the next video. Before we sign off, this became the very last phone collection video with the TCL A3, as that phone will be on the drop test November 9th.